Hey other guys, my name is Kumar, you're watching me. Let's start today's video without having the further ado. So basically this video is going to be the routine of 31st May 2025 and today is Saturday. So basically in this video I'm going to share you like what is actually happening in my today's routine video. So let's start. So first of all, today I wake up, then after that I washed my mouth, then after that I had taken the bath, then after that I wore my clothes, right? So basically today I cooked Maggie for my sister, right? Then after that, as I already told you from the last so many days, maybe I think so, my laptop is damaged. So today the mechanic of laptop came to our home and he was just trying to check home. Then after that he went, then after that I ate lychee. Basically this is the thing what has actually happened. Then after that I talked to my mother and after that I studied, and at the time of evening I ate food, and after some time later I went for the sleep, right? So basically this is the thing what is actually happened guys in my today's reading video. I hope you have really understood this video. If you have really understood this video, then kindly please like it, because whenever you like some videos, it really motivates me and encourages me to upload more and more videos in a very continuous manner, right? So yes guys, now I'm going to revise the first chapter of corporate accounting summary, right? So let's start. A company may arrange finance through investment of its own savings, by taking loans from commercial banks and financial institutions, by inviting public deposit, or by issue of shares debentures. When a public company intends to raise capital by offering selling its shares to the public, it invites the public through a document called prospectus, a issue of shares for consideration other than cash. Further, shares may be issued at its face value or at premium. Section 52 of the Companies Act 2013 deals with the issue of shares at premium, whereas Section 53 provides guidelines issue of shares at discount. Oversubscription is a situation when number of shares applied for exceeds the number of shares issued. Directors of the company make the allotment of shares on the basis of some reasonable basis in case of oversubscription. They may decide total rejection of some application or acceptance of some application in full, and allotment of remaining applications on pro rata basis. If any shareholder fails to pay the calls made on him, the board has the right to forfeit those shares. Forfeiture will lead to removal of the name of the member from the register of members, and the amount paid by him will not be refunded to him. Forfeiture means termination of membership. Forfeited shares become the property of the company, and the directors of the company have an authority to reissue the shares in accordance with the provisions contained in Articles of Association. Whenever a company plans to issue new shares, then its existing shareholders must be given a chance to apply for these shares at first instance. Provision of this chance may be considered as a right for the shareholders, and the issue may be named as issue of right shares. Employee stock option plan is a plan under which the company grants rights to its employees to purchase shares of the company at a stated price at the time of public issue or otherwise. Book building involves the collection of bids based on an indicative price range. Normally, the price band cannot exceed 20% of floor price. Okay. Investors place their bids at different prices, and ultimately the price and quantum which has maximum demand is selected. Underwriting is an agreement with or without condition to the securities of a body corporate when the existing shareholders of such body corporate or the public do not subscribe to the securities offered to them. So basically guys, this is the first chapter what I had discussed. Now I'm going to revise the first chapter, that is the first chapter from my notes, right? So let's start. Now, issue of shares, accounting for companies, right? corporate accounting, right? So um, just I want to write here corporate accounting to my notes, right? Because I want that I should write. So let's start. Corporate accounting. So this is the corporate accounting I wrote here. Now basically share in Hindi hissa. So a shares which is given to the public, and public pays the money for the shares of the company. Basically company issue a shares and public pays the money, and all the things is managed by accountant, right? Maybe I think so. So yes, this is the thing what is actually happened. So but at the end case only is say cash account debit to share capital account, right? So yes, bank account debit to share application account, share application account debit to share capital account. So share application is cancelled. Now bank account debit to share capital account. It is similar as cash account or bank account debit to share capital account, right? Now features of company: separate legal entity, perpetual succession, limited liability, common seal, transferability of shares. Types of companies: private company, public company. Private company requires minimum 2 members and maximum 200. Public company requires minimum 7 members and maximum no limit. Number of directors required in private company minimum 2, and in public company minimum 3. Invitation in private company does not invite public to subscribe its shares, debentures, public deposits. In public company, it does invite. Issue to prospect, need not issue, and in public company, compulsory to issue. In private company, need not issue. In public company, compulsory to issue, right? So yes, now company limited by guarantee. When the liability of a member is limited up to the amount of guarantee given. Okay. Company limited by shares. When the liability of a member is limited up to the amount of unpaid portion of share. One person company. Introduced in Companies Act 2013. Only one member can form a company with minimum paid up capital of ₹1 lakh. Directors minimum 1, maximum 15. Shareholder member is owner. Yes. Now conversion into a private public company, right? So of OPC will be converted into private or public company. Okay, maybe I think that OPC is not can't be become a public company. Maybe I don't know exactly. I'm not properly sure, right? So in OPC there should be at least 2 years after incorporation, or and paid up capital should be greater or equal than 50 lakh rupees. Okay, or right, average annual turnover is greater or equal to 2 crore. Now come to the share. Total capital is divided into units of small denominations. Each unit is called share. Now share is divided into two kind of share. The first share is equity share and the second share is the preference share. If I talk about the equity share, rate of dividend is not fixed. Dividend is paid after the payment of preference shares. Enjoys voting right, cannot be converted into preference share. Now if I talk about the preference share, then rate of dividend is fixed. Right to receive dividend before equity dividend. No voting right, can be converted into equity shares. Okay. Now, types of preference shares. Uh, so basically, this topic, types of preference share, I would like to discuss to the upcoming video. That means the next video, right? So the types of preference share: cumulative or non-cumulative, right? Convertible, non-convertible, participating or non-participating, redeemable or irredeemable. So these are the kinds of topics I would like to discuss to the upcoming videos. That means the next videos I will discuss about this. So this is all guys what has actually happened. So I think that it is enough for today guys. So let's end the video guys. See you all. Bye bye.